Welcome everyone. I am here with the topic India size and location. As we know that India is one of the ancient civilization in the world. Ancient times it was known as a golden bird. सोने की चिड़िया कहते थे भारत को. It has moved forward and displaying remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, technology and economic development. And India is in ancient times the exporter of mainly the spices, cotton, muslin, silk, and many more items. India have contributed in exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of Upanishads, Ramayana, the stories of Panchtantra, Indian numerals, decimal system that have reached to many parts of the world. So, in this particular topic, we will try to know about the India size and location. That the size as per the whole world, as well as that how to locate on the world map and on the globe. India is a vast country and it lies in the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, this is the line, equator line, which divides globe into two equal parts. So this one is the southern hemisphere and this one is the northern hemisphere. Here you can see 0 degree equator line and this is southern hemisphere and this one is northern hemisphere. So India is in northern hemisphere. In this part is the India. Now next is the location of India. India की स्थिति. And that location, it is latitudinal wise as well as longitudinal wise. Now let me tell you that latitudes. What are the latitudes? The lines drawn on globe from west to east are the latitudinal lines. Lines drawn from north pole to south pole are known as the longitudinal lines. So here India, it is, here you can see here the last point 8 degree 4 minute north and the last at the north it is 37 degree 6 minute north. This is represented as 0 means that degree and 1 dot is the minute and 0, say for example 37 degree. So 37 degree and 6 minute, this is a minute, and if we will mark the two lines above any of the digit, that will be known as the minutes, seconds. So here we have discussed the latitudinal extent of India. Now the longitudinal extent, the lines which are drawn from the north pole to south pole. So longitudinal extent is from 68 degree 7 minute east to last one here 97 degree 25 minute east. Now let me tell you that as India is in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, as earth is divided, and India comes here in northern hemisphere latitudinal wise. But whereas in longitudinal wise, when we divide earth into two parts, so this part is the eastern hemisphere, and this part is known as the western hemisphere. So that is why India lies here. In this point, it is north east. So eastern longitudes. So here that we have discussed the longitudinal lines, latitudinal lines, and in India that there are the island groups: Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands, the group of islands. Here you can see a one mark 6 degree 4 minutes. So it is almost 6 degree 4 minute the point, which was it was a Indira point, the last point of India at the latitudinal wise. This point, the which was in the island part, this last point, it submerged in 2004 tsunami. When the tsunami came, that submerged. Now the next one is that this degree line 23.5 degree north line, it divides India into two equal parts. This line that is known as a Tropic of Cancer. So far as that we have discussed, Akshansh Rekha, Deshantar Rekha, 68 डिग्री 7 मिनट टू 97 डिग्री 25 मिनट्स, और अक्षांश रेखा 8 डिग्री 4 मिनट से 37 डिग्री 6 मिनट तक. ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर विच डिवाइड इंडिया इंटू टू पार्ट्स, कर्क रेखा, अंडमान निकोबार जो बंगाल की खाड़ी में, और लक्षद्वीप जो अरब सागर में है, और इंदिरा पॉइंट को हमने डिस्कस किया. नाउ द सेकंड टॉपिक इज साइज, आकार, साइज ऑफ इंडिया as compared to the world. The land mass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer, and it accounts 2.4% of the total geographical area. India is the seventh largest country. India is seventh largest country. So which one is the first one? First country? Russia is the first. Second is Canada. Third one is USA. Fourth is China. Fifth is Brazil. Sixth is Australia. And seventh is India. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, and the coastlines, it is 7516 kilometers. India is bounded at the northwest, north, and the northeast by Himalayas. You can see here Himalayas. It is bounded by the Himalayas from the northwest, north, and eastern side. Now here, if we see the map of India, It is the 23.5 degree which we discussed. 23.5 degree. So it is that 23.5 degree north, it divides India into two parts, but here 22 degree, from 22 degree onwards toward the downside, it tapers, means that it tapers, संकरा होता जाता है, and it divide into the two parts, means that in Indian Ocean it is divided into two parts. This is known as a Arabian Sea, and it is known as a Bay of Bengal. So this we have discussed. India is in the Himalayas are in northwest, northeast, bounded by the young fold mountains, and from 22 degree onward it start tapering, and then it divides the Indian Ocean into two parts, two seas. One is Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. If we see the latitudes and the longitudes, the extent of a mainland, it is approx 30 degree. 30 degree, say it is, India is from 68 degree up to 97 degree 25 minutes, it is 7 minutes. So if we subtract it, it will be approx 29 degrees some minutes. Similarly, the latitudinal extent from 8 degree to 37 degree, it will be almost 29 degrees something minutes. So in total it is approx of 30 degree the distance between longitudinal extent and the latitudinal extent. But if we see that the this looks smaller and it looks larger one. Now if you can see here, the distance of the India from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh is 2933 kilometers, and from the northern part of Jammu Kashmir Ladakh up to Kanyakumari, it is 3214 kilometers approx. Now the next one is that here the dotted line, this is a standard meridian of India, 82 degree 30 minute east, standard meridian of India, मानक याम्योत्तर रेखा. The difference of the time from the Gujarat and the Arunachal Pradesh is of approx 2 hours. The local time of Arunachal Pradesh and the local time of Gujarat, here the difference is of 2 hours, but we have that India have decided that it will have a one standard meridian line, and that line is 82 degree 30 minute east, which passes from Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Here is the Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. So this line is taken as the standard time, that standard meridian and standard time. From here, the local time of this place is considered as the time for whole of a country. That is the standard time for the country, whole country. And as we move from the equator toward the north, the duration of day and night that also moves. Here at the point of Kanyakumari, we cannot feel the difference between day and night. But whereas if we go to Jammu Kashmir and northern part of India, there we can feel the difference of the day and night. The difference of day and night. There may be approx 5 to 6 hours of the difference of day and night. Whereas at this point it will be hardly of 1 hour. So why it is so? As we know that 0 degree equator, and this is the northern hemisphere, this is the southern hemisphere. As we move toward the poles, this is the south pole, this is the north pole. As we move toward the poles, the sun's position as compared to then the sun rays that falls mainly on the equator line. So it and the position of the sun and the earth, that change the direction of the end position of the earth, and that is why the sun rays they falls so the difference that is as we move from the equator toward the northern side, the difference between day and night that increases. In the equator there will be of 12 hours day and 12 hours night, as well as toward the poles as we proceed there will be almost 6 months day and 6 months night. So that is the difference due to the tilting of the earth and it on its axis and towards the sun's direction. Now the India and world, if we see India with the world countries, it is central to the West Asia, central to the East Asia, and it have reduced the area of that distance which the European have to cover to India, that are reduced by building the Suez Canal, which was built in the year 1869, 17th November. So it connects the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, and that have reduced the area of uh, to cover the distance from the Europe. So here you can see that by building the Suez Canal, that distance of almost 7,000 kilometer that was reduced. Earlier they have to cover the whole of the Africa and to come to the Indian if they want to come by seas and oceans. So it have reduced. Even the Americans they can go come directly through the Suez Canal. European people as well as all these the people those who want to come to India. So that have reduced this Suez Canal by building this canal. As we see here, this is the Pacific Ocean, this is Atlantic Ocean, and this is Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean is on the name of India, as India have the largest, that longest coastline. That is why this ocean name is known as a Indian Ocean. So India have connected the world with the other countries through the oceans as well as through the aerial routes to the world countries, and have a good network of the air, railways, roadways, and the waterways. And this trans-Indian ocean routes have connected Europe, West Asia, East Asia, and it is on the strategic location. If we see the strategic location of India, it is protected from the northern side by Himalayas and toward the southern side by the oceans, and toward this side are the deserts. So India is protected by natural that boundaries, also frontiers, have natural frontiers. So we have discussed that from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, it is almost 2 hours of the time difference. India have considered 82 degree 30 minute east as the standard meridian, latitudinal and longitudinal axis, and as we move from the equator toward the poles and toward the north pole, there will be the difference of days and nights that we will feel. Then next we have discussed the central location of East and West Asia toward the India, and southward extension of the Asian continent. Then the routes also. We have discussed that this Deccan Plateau have the close contacts with the East and West Asia, Europe, European countries, African countries, and why India is known as a that Indian Ocean is known as a Indian Ocean, that we have discussed. Now next is India's neighbors. India's neighbors toward the northwest side. Toward the northwest side, one is Pakistan, one is Afghanistan. And towards the north, China, Nepal, Bhutan. And toward the east side, Myanmar, Bangladesh. And toward the south, Sri Lanka and Maldives. So these are the neighboring countries of India. So we have discussed that Afghanistan, Pakistan, northwest, China, Nepal, Bhutan in north, Myanmar, Bangladesh in east of India, Sri Lanka, Maldives in south of India. Now the next is that map of India, Afghanistan. So this is what we have discussed: Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Maldives. These are the neighboring countries of India, and strategically India is protected from the north by Himalayas, from the west side by the deserts, and the south side by the oceans. So hope you would have understood much about this India size and location, this chapter Bharat Akar or Sthiti. Thank you.